What's going on, folks? So the band Twins Crew is back with a new song here called Living in a Dream. This is their first single off their new upcoming album dropping February 21st, if I'm not mistaken. So I've been looking forward to this. They released it a couple weeks ago, but better late than never, if you will. So let's just give this bad boy a listen, shall we? Rangers, go.
Försäkringskassan, kriminalvården, Kronofogden.
We are reaching for the sky to find the eagle eye.
bunch of goofballs here. The beginning of this video, I thought I was watching like some weird like TikTok video or something where he's that was hysterical. And then the song starts, and then the guitarist and the bassist, they're like all like in sync, like doing stuff like ZZ Top or something. They're just goofing around, having a good old time out here, living in a dream, I guess, or living the dream, if you will. So I really enjoyed that. It's always nice, like when you see the band and they seem to just be having a good time. Sometimes I feel like in videos like this where the majority of the video is just like the band playing the song. And I feel like sometimes the bands like take themselves too seriously, like they're too serious, like when they're there just kind of playing, or they're not like moving a whole bunch. They're just kind of there just playing the song. And, but it's more endearing or more contagious, I'd say, to the listener and the viewer when you can tell they're just having fun doing it and they're not afraid to just kind of act a little silly, or they're just having a good time. And so that just comes through like the video and into the music, and just really, again, it makes it more contagious, just more endearing. So yeah, I like that, how they did that. And the song is interesting. It's kind of like a melodic hard rock fused with like a 80s sort of power metal, like Iron Maiden and things like that. With kind of like that, just again, like there's that bit of hard rock in there with kind of a classic power metal, but it works. It works well. It took me a little bit to really kind of get into the song, but by the end of it, I was really, really enjoying it. So it's one of those songs I feel like it doesn't quite hook you right in the beginning. It's kind of like, okay, this is interesting. It's not like I was like, wow, what is this? But I was like, all right, this is kind of cool. They're doing a good job and stuff. But it all didn't fully sink in until towards the end. And even the chorus, like the first time I heard the chorus, I was kind of like, it's all right, but again, by the end, just all of the elements really kind of sank in to my brain, and I was much more engaged with the song, and I was really enjoying that chorus. Again, it just has a very classic heavy metal, power metal sort of style, which I guess that's what I was trying to say. Not like a classic, just pure power metal, but that classic kind of heavy metal / power metal style. With again, I feel like there's a dose of kind of hard rock in there as well. So yeah, it was cool, and again, by the end, I was really, really enjoying it. The vocals, man, really, really great voice, and I think that's one element also that really kind of captures that classic heavy metal, power metal kind of sound. He's really got that voice for it. And then the chorus even is very reminiscent of that style as well. So that worked very, very well. And yeah, I mean, great voice. What a voice. I really, really dig this guy's voice. The guitar work was solid, as far as like in the verses, I feel like it was kind of a relatively basic kind of just sort of riff, kind of just keeping the song moving forward and providing a backdrop for the verses themselves. But I really like when it transitions from that, and I feel like that's the verses maybe is where I hear a lot of kind of just that melodic hard rock sort of style. But then when it goes into the chorus, the melodic nature to the guitars and stuff really kind of it shifts a little bit, and instead of just kind of those basic sort of just riff there in the verses, it becomes a little bit more of a melodic sort of style guitar playing, and so does the chorus itself. So I really like that transition into that. And then one of the highlights of the song to me was the bridge, or the solo. That was sick, like when the drums really kind of kick in, and just the solo itself, the melody of it, of the guitars, was killer. Loved that whole solo section, that whole like bridge section, if you will. Really dug that. And the bass does a good job too. I mean, you really kind of hear it thumping. And the song just has a good energy, like a good momentum to it. And all that stuff works together well. And the drums did a really good job also. And yeah, I mean, it just, at the end of the day, like I said, it took some time to really sink in. But once it did, that chorus I really like that chorus. Again, that whole bridge section was a super highlight for me. And those vocals, really great vocals. But everything else, it did a good job. The musicianship was solid and everything. It's just those are kind of like the highlights for me. But everything else, it was well crafted and well executed. So yeah, it just becomes like a nice kind of, there's a good energy in the song, and it becomes nicely just infectious. And yeah, I mean, that's really what I got to say about it. So my final thoughts, I really enjoyed it. It's a song I want to listen to again because, like I said before, it took some time for it to really sink in. But now that it has, I feel like right from the rip, I can really kind of appreciate the song even more on a second listen, since I've really kind of absorbed it now. So yeah, good stuff here. I'm looking forward to what else they're going to drop. And again, the new album, February 21st. So fun stuff here. Let me know, folks, in the comments down below. What'd you think of this song? Let's talk about it. I'll catch you next time. Ranger out.